Looking for a deeply textured one-row repeat crochet stitch? If you are, the bean stitch and crochet might just be the one you're looking for. I'm Rachel from Hope Corner Farm, and by day I'm a home ec teacher who teaches hundreds of students how to crochet. And if you want to learn how to crochet the bean stitch, let's grab a hook and some yarn and we'll get crocheting. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos, and don't forget to give me some feedback on this video. Give me a like or a comment, let me know what I did well or things that I could improve upon. For today's tutorial, I'm using a size J 6.0 millimeter crochet hook, as well as some size 4 medium weight yarn in this teal color. Today's crochet tutorial is written using US crochet terms. So the first option for this crochet stitch is to begin by chaining an odd number. So I'm going to begin by chaining 9. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 chains. So there are 9 chains now. So after chaining 9, you are then going to work a row of single crochet stitches into the chains. So we're going to begin by working into the second chain from the hook. So not this one, but this one. Now there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. Whatever way works best for you, go for it. So you could insert it, place 2 legs of that chain on top and 1 on the bottom, or you could work into the back bumps, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to work into the back bumps of these single crochets, and I'm starting into the second chain from the crochet hook. So there's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets. So again, I'm placing 1 single crochet in each chain across. I will then have an even number at the end of this row because we lose one stitch or 1 chain by working into the second chain from the crochet hook. So I'm going to hurry to the end here and I'll show you what this looks like. So at the end of this row, I have 8 single crochet stitches here. So again, I've gone from starting with an odd number of chains, work a single crochet into the second chain from the hook and in each chain across. So then I end up with an even number of single crochet stitches because I lose 1 by working into that second chain from the hook. The other way that you could start this is you could begin by foundation single crocheting 8 times. Now, if you need tutorials for any of these videos that go a lot slower and in more details, you can check the description below where I have links to videos for how to chain single crochet, foundation single crochet, and all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to foundation single crochet, and we begin that by chaining 2. Then I'm going to bring my hook and I'm going to come back here, insert it. I'm going to yarn over, pull through that chain. Now there's 2 loops on my hook. Keep this loop a little bit looser to help keep your foundation single crochet from rainbowing or curving. Now we're going to yarn over, pull through that first loop. Now there's 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through both loops to complete the first foundation single crochet. I am going to repeat this 7 more times until I have a total of 8 foundation single crochet stitches. This takes the place of a chain start and then the row of single crochet that we do if we do the other option. So again, this counts as a chain and a row of single crochet stitches. So I'm going to hurry until I have 8 foundation single crochet stitches, and then we'll be ready to go to the next row. Now we're ready for row 2. For row 2, you begin by chaining 1 and turning your work. After chaining 1 and turning, we're going to place a half double crochet in the very first stitch here. So we yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook to complete 1 half double crochet stitch. Again, if you need to see it, I've got a link for a video that takes it a lot slower down below. After completing that first half double crochet stitch, you then chain 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to skip 1 stitch, and into the next stitch we're going to work our first bean stitch. So again, we're skipping over this one, we're going to work our bean stitch into this one. So to bean stitch, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that stitch. Now there's 2 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over, go back into that same space, yarn over, pull through the space. Now there's 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert into the same space, yarn over, pull through that space. Now there are 6 loops on your hook, so 2, 4, 6. To complete the bean stitch, you're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on your hook, and that completes the bean stitch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, skip 1, and into the next stitch, we're going to work another bean stitch. So again, I'm chaining one, I'm skipping one, and into this one we're going to work a bean stitch. So let's repeat that. So insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 6 loops on the hook. Now again, everything is worked into that same stitch. To complete the bean stitch, you're going to yarn over, pull through all 6 of those loops. That completes another bean stitch. Again, chain 1, skip 1. Now when you get to where you have 3 stitches left in your row, again, you'll, as usual, chain 1, skip 1. Into this middle stitch here of the remaining 3, you're going to work a bean stitch, and then we'll do something a little different for this last stitch and ending our row. So again, I'm chaining 1, skipping the first of the last 3 stitches. Now in that middle stitch, we're going to do our bean stitch. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through that stitch. Now there's 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, go back into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over one more time, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through. Now there's 6 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, and that completes a bean stitch. Now we have 1 stitch left for our row. We are not going to chain 1. What we're going to do is we're going to simply place a regular half double crochet in that very last stitch. So again, do not chain 1 here, and instead we're just going to work a half double crochet in that last stitch, and that completes row 2 of the bean stitch. Now we're ready for row 3. So for row 3, we're going to begin by chaining 1 and turning our work. So into this very first stitch here, we're going to place a regular half double crochet stitch. So we're going right in here and placing a regular half double crochet stitch. Now we're going to chain 1. After chaining 1, we are going to work into this gap here, this chain 1 gap in between our bean stitches. That's where we're going to place the bean stitches for this row. So just like the last row, the technique is the same. We're going to insert into that space, yarn over, pull through that space. Now there's 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, go back into that space, yarn over, pull through the space. Now there's 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over one more time, go into that space, yarn over, pull through that space. Now there are 6 loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, and that completes a bean stitch. So then we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip over this bean stitch, and we're going to work into that chain 1 gap from the previous row. So again, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Again, there are 6 loops on my hook. All of it's worked into that chain 1 gap space. To complete the bean stitch, we yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Again, we chain 1 and we skip over this bean stitch, and we're going to go into this last chain 1 space and work a bean stitch here as well. So insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. Again, you'll have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Now we will not chain 1, and what we're going to do in this very last stitch of the row here, so it's kind of slanted because it was a half double crochet and it's got a little bit of a slant to it. We're kind of going right into this space right here, below this loop and above this one right here. This is the top of that half double crochet, so we're just going to insert our hook right here is where we're going to go, but we need to work a half double crochet into it. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to go into that space. We know we're in the right spot when we just have the 2 parts of the top of that stitch on our hook. So again, hopefully you can see where I'm inserting that hook. So I've yarned over, I'm going to come right here, insert my hook, I'm going to yarn over, pull through that stitch. Now there's 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops to complete the half double crochet, and that completes row 3. From this point on, we're going to repeat row 3. So at this point, the bean stitch becomes a 1-row repeat. We're going to repeat row 3 for the remainder of the project until we get to the very last row, which we'll do a finishing row, and I'll show you how to do that. So for any remaining rows where you're crocheting a bean stitch, you're going to repeat row 3. After working as many rows of bean stitches as you would like, you need to do a finishing row for this crochet stitch, because whether you choose the foundation single crochet stitch start or the chain and single crochet stitch start, you're going to have a little bit of a border here of single crochets. So to keep it even, I like to do a row of single crochets for my final row. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain one and turn my work. Now I'm going to work one single crochet into each of those stitches across. You can see the tops of the stitches, and each one of those gets a single crochet put into it. So there's a couple of spots I want you to pay attention to. So right here, we're going to place a single crochet stitch. We're going to place a single crochet stitch in this gap right here. This is the chain one gap. This is the top of the bean stitch, so I'm going to work a single crochet into it. Now I do not work into the chain one gap. Instead, I come here and I pick up the top of that stitch right there. That's the difference there, so make sure you're not working into the chain one gap. So again, we're working into the top of the bean stitch. We're not working there, we're working here, so we're not working into the chain one gaps for this row. So I'm just going to keep placing single crochets all the way across this row so I get a nice finished edge for my work. So I'm going to hurry to the end here and I'll show you what this looks like. So now I'm to the end and I have 2 stitches left to work single crochets into. So I'm going to work right here, place a single crochet stitch, and then I'm going to place a single crochet stitch in the top of that half double crochet. And that would complete my row of single crochet stitches to finish out the bean stitch. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos. And if you're looking for another variation of the bean stitch, you could check out my mini bean stitch tutorial here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.